Gafa, my chief.
Very well, very well. Fine.
2-1 to the Super Eagles. How you see the match?
Well, I think our overall performance was a bit fair, especially the first half. The setting of the game was I think it was very okay. Our key players from the front, I think they did very well. The first half, the second half also, we started very well until the sub. I believe the sub of what's it called? Chukwueze and Ako. It was very, very early and it was unnecessary at that moment. And if you watch how the game went on, it slowed down the tempo and the intensity of the game. So, but overall, what matters is 3 points. But I believe there is much room for improvement.
So what do you think Richel saw in doing that substitution?
Well, for me, it was unnecessary. It was an unnecessary substitution. At that moment, I think it was 50-something minutes or thereabout. The game was still very fresh, second half. So I didn't know why he just chose to. If you watch the game, immediately he subbed this guy, Chukwueze and Ako. Our Ako was doing, he was in the attacking work and also defensive wise. So immediately he was subbed up. It allowed Tanzania to press us more, and they had a few chances after that substitution. So for me, it wasn't the best time to make the substitution.
So a quiet day for Nwabali, but despite conceding, how do you see his performance?
He didn't, like you said, a quiet day, but I think he was a bit composed. But overall, I don't really rate this performance. I think there was when the game was almost coming to an end. I think there was a cross that one of the Tanzanian players made, and he was supposed to use his hand, to catch the ball. That was a total blunder from him. So, well, fair enough. It's very bad that our goalkeeping department is not the best. So, I don't see anybody, benching him after this game.
So finally, the Lukman let us score. How do you make up his performance today?
Lukman was great. He did very well. Even when he was on the flank, he did very well. First half, I think Lukman, Ako, and Osimhen, they were complimenting each other first half. Second half also, he got his goal, which is a big boost for the tournament, and which is what we need. We need our best players to be at the top of their game. So, fair game from him.
So, if you were to give the man of the match, who would they give it to?
It's very clear. Iwobi was at his best today. I think that's one of the best performances I've seen him, so far throughout his Nigerian career. If not the best, I think the best. He was everywhere. He was instrumental. He was dropping deep. He was taking the ball. Finding the passes. He was instrumental and assist. So he was top notch. Good, very, very good performance.
So what do you think about the referees officiating today?
Well, I think it was okay, but the fouls, there was much fouls, that the referee blew. So which slowed the game. I believe that was even one of the reasons the intensity of the game, got a bit slow. So he made so many calls for foul, which is for me very, very unnecessary. So, but it was a fair, referee.
So VAR ruling out Osimhen goal, how did you feel about it?
For me, it's an offside. Even while the pass was coming, I was already shouting, so it's an offside. But I saw him. So Osimhen went, a bit, before the pass came. He was already his movement was faster than the ball. For me, I saw it. So for me, it was a good call.
So final thoughts.
Well, we are very happy for the 3 points, which is the most important thing for any game. Taking the 3 points back home, at least it will give us a boost, coming into the next games. So the overall performance, like I said, is not the best of performances, but we can take positives. The first 50 minutes of the game, it was a great game. Then maybe if we talk about 60, 70 minutes, 80 minutes, and but then we can take positive from the game and also go into the training to make improvements on places where we need to improve on. So,
thank you.
All right.